Natalie Norris here. Thanks for joining in. I just came in from outside on our canal, watching a manatee out there feeding on the grass that was hanging over in from the neighbor's yard down into the water. It was really cool. But anyways, I wanted to come back in and shoot this video for you to teach you how to install custom tabs on Facebook. You can use custom tabs for all kinds of things, like a sign-up form, which was what we're going to use today. You know, an email capture form. You can do a custom image or coupon or video page. You can even embed your website on Facebook. So for the purposes of this today, we're going to use an email sign-up form. I'm going to walk you guys through how to do that. And I hope you'll subscribe to my channel for more updates and tips, as well as motivation and inspiration. So I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you actually watching my video. I pray hopefully you'll like and share it with other people, and leave comments below. So let's get started. As you can see, I'm on my own Facebook page now, and if you want to go to facebook.com/Natalie Norris and friend me, that would be awesome. You don't have to do that, of course. For the tips are free whether you do that or not. So I'm going to go over to one of my pages that I have where I want to install the form. Excuse the internet is a little slow. I'm kind of doing too many things at once probably. So we'll go over to my pages. And let's see, we'll go to my media company, which is in Squarify Media. And what you want to do is you're going to scroll down the page to what's called the apps underneath the cover photo, and click the drop down, and then actually in the empty box you're going to click the plus sign, and you're going to click Find More Apps. What we're going to do is use a custom HTML tab. There's lots of tabs available. I like to use the Woobox app, so I'm actually going to click Use Now on that. If you want to go find that, you would just type in the search bar up here, Woobox, and that app will pull down and you'll be able to install it. So as you can see, I have it open now, and it says Woobox Page App Installer. So I'm going to click that I want it on that page. Let's see what's going on there. Okay, and down here it's going to show, I'm sorry, I had all these other pages showing. It's going to show the HTML with Vangate, and we're going to click Add to Page on that. I don't know if you can hear my computer fan. My poor little Mac is working overtime here, trying to keep up. And sometimes if it doesn't load right away, just give it a second. The other idea to speed it up is to go check your page and see if it's showed up. Okay, and then the default is going to be this lights, and it's going to say welcome underneath it. So that's how you know it installed. And you're going to go ahead and click on that. And this is where you change what shows when people click on it. So instead of welcome, I'm going to have a tab that goes to HTML. And what I'm going to do is go over to my Aweber account. So I sign into my Aweber account, and I click the Web Forms tab. And basically any place that you make your email sign-up form, like MailChimp or whatever, you can go get that code, the HTML code for the form. So we're going to go ahead and click Save Web Form and click Publish. What I'm doing here is installing a form for my 4-week online social media training class. And I'm going to click I will install my form. It may be different in MailChimp or other programs. You just want to find that code, basically an iframe code or the custom HTML code that they give you. And you're going to copy that, take it over here. Make sure the HTML button is selected. If you are going to use an image or a URL or redirect it to some other site, you would click those radio buttons. So we've inserted the code. We're going to go ahead and change the word welcome right down here to subscribe, and click Save Settings. We'll go ahead back to the tab by clicking the Insecurified Media channel. You have to click drop down. Now see it says subscribe, but we still have that funny light, light image, and instead we want to have a custom image like these up here. So we can go ahead and click the pencil and edit settings. And right here you're going to have custom tab image, and you're going to click change. Well, the first thing you need to do before that is actually have an image that's 111 pixels by 74 pixels. So you can do that in Photoshop, or you can do it in Pages or Publisher, PowerPoint, Keynote, any of those applications. You can actually make an image. I'm going to use Photoshop. Another place to make free images, I went away there because of my Photoshop tools. Another place to make free images would be PicMonkey.com. We can actually make free images. So for the sake of this, I'm going to go ahead and say Facebook tab. And I've typed in 111 pixels by 74 pixels. I'm clicking OK. This could be anything. If you wanted to grab a picture off the internet or something, we're just going to type subscribe here, so you can kind of get the idea of what you need to do. And that's way too big, so let's go ahead and edit that. Probably this size. Oh, it's probably still too big. So we'll go down a little bit more. Speaking of subscribing, I hope you subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below this video. Let me know if it helped you out, and if you'd like to see any other kinds of tips, that I can help you learn, put them in the comments below, and I'll see what I can do by making a video for you. Okay, so for the purpose of this, we're just going to say subscribe. But you could do anything with this box. You could put a picture in there. You could do a border around it so it's more noticeable. You could put polka dots on it. Whatever you want to do, to make it noticeable. And I'm not going to do anything else because it'll just take too much time. So we're going to save that as a JPEG. And if you're not familiar with Photoshop, you don't have to have Photoshop. Like I said, you can use PicMonkey or anything online, a little photo editing software, or you can even do like PowerPoint and export the image and then resize it using Paint or something like that if you're on a PC. So we're going to change that image. Right over here, we're going to highlight over this and click the Edit button, which lets us choose a file. Go back to our desktop where we save that, FB tab. You can name it whatever you want, of course. And there we go, so it's totally done. Then we'll go back to our page and refresh. And there you see it. Now the next thing is we want to move that up to where people can actually see that box, because I don't know if you're like me, but I don't think about hitting the drop down arrow to see more apps. So we want to go ahead and put that app in the top 4. You can only change these 3. The Photos app right here has to stay there, but the other 3 can be changed. So what you do is you click the drop down arrow here. Let's do that again. And then you highlight over the one you want to change and tell it to swap position with, and we're going to go ahead and swap position with free tips. And there you can see that it did that. Click the arrow up and we're all set. So there we go. Let's click on it and see what it does. So as you can see right here in Facebook, I have a sign-up sheet. That's old school. A sign-up form that people can register for my class, and it'll go right to my Aweber account, and they don't even have to leave Facebook. So again, I hope you subscribe to my channel, leave your comments below, and make it a great day, okay?